this is my audience for today. Hope is a leading factor in surviving cancer, and your immediate community and hospital community and the survivor awareness community, they all play a big factor. I remember the very first thing that the doctor told my mother was that hope leads, it extends the fight longer, and it also keeps you alive. And they said that the quickest decline that they saw in health was whenever a person finally gave up hope. The immediate family and the immediate community is going to be family, friends. It's also going to be your coworkers and just the town that you're in. The immediate family is going to sit there and they're going to have to pick up responsibilities around the house. You're not going to be able to move because your body's going to be in pain, and you're going to have to deal with a lot of stuff like giving shots and changing colonoscopy bags, and just having that extra help around the house really brings up hope for somebody who's trying to fight cancer. And family, friends, they're going to have to help you watch your kids, and they're going to help you out financially. They're going to do a lot of things that benefit your life whenever you're sitting there in that battle, just holding on to hope. And for your coworkers and stuff, that was a massive part. I know from personal experience that her coworkers set up a schedule where they would sign up and bring me food, and I know that how much weight that took off my mom's shoulders because she didn't have to deal with it, and she didn't have to worry about that, and so she was able to really keep up hope. And also the hospital community. I know that from personal experience, and my mom had a Facebook group, and every single day she would post videos of her going up for chemo, and then the hospital receptionist would sit there and walk up the stairs with her and cheer her on whenever she was able to do it instead of taking the elevator. And they also put together, my mom and my aunt put together musical therapy for all the people sitting up there and fighting cancer. And they had the musical theater kids from college come across and have the people who were doing chemo singing songs to keep up their hopes. And at the end of it, there's this thing in the cancer community where once you finally beat it, you get to ring the bell. And that is you signifying the end of a very long battle. And lastly is going to be the awareness around it, going on 5Ks, going on fundraisers, and the big importance is getting your type of cancer out there to raise funding, and so that people don't have to go through as harsh treatments as you did in the past, because now there's more knowledge surrounding it. I know for my mom, she was throwing everything at the book because she had ovarian cancer, and during the time there was not much knowledge around it, and so they just threw the entire book at her. And so these cancer survivors who come together and do 5Ks and raise awareness and funding, it helps the people in the future. And also being able to come together in those communities of raising awareness, you're able to come together with other survivors and tell stories and memorialize the people who didn't make it. And sorry. And also, this is a time to memorialize the people who did make it, and they come together. And whenever we did our 5K walk, they got everybody who had successfully won the battle, and they put them all in a line, and they did a parade around everybody who was there, just being a supporter, and they just celebrated everybody that was there. And so the most important part is hope, and having a community surrounded by you that just fills your life with hope just keeps people who are fighting this battle alive longer. And you gotta focus on hope, and I feel like it carries together in other parts of your life as well that's not included with cancer and other stuff. It's just always having hope, and no matter what situation life throws at you, just be hopeful.